Imagine this. Louis Vuitton, the epitome of luxury, sophistication, and style, has a hidden side that they prefer you never discover. What if behind the monogrammed leather and exclusive accessories lies a web of scandals, controversies, and questionable practices? I'm James from Luxury Exposed, and today we'll delve into the enigmatic underbelly of Louis Vuitton. Prepare yourself for a wild and intense journey. Let's get started, shall we? Early controversies and legal battles. Louis Vuitton's beginnings were not without scandal. In the late 19th century, the company was involved in legal disputes over its signature damier and monogram patterns. Competitors were producing imitations, leading to a prolonged battle for the brand to protect its designs and maintain exclusivity. Despite these efforts, counterfeit Louis Vuitton products remain a pervasive issue today. Exploitative labor practices. Louis Vuitton has faced accusations of exploiting workers in its supply chain. In 2018, a report by the French investigative TV program Envoy Special revealed that workers in Romanian factories producing Louis Vuitton shoes were paid shockingly low wages and endured poor working conditions. The company has since claimed to have addressed the situation, but the extent of the improvements remains uncertain. Animal rights violations. Louis Vuitton has come under fire from animal rights activists for its use of exotic skins, fur, and other animal-derived materials. The brand has been criticized for its sourcing of crocodile skins from farms with questionable animal welfare practices. Despite growing pressure to adopt cruelty-free alternatives, Louis Vuitton continues to use animal products in its designs, raising concerns about the company's commitment to animal rights. Environmental impact and sustainability concerns. The luxury fashion industry, including Louis Vuitton, is notorious for its environmental impact. The brand has been criticized for its excessive use of packaging and its reliance on non-renewable materials. Though Louis Vuitton has announced sustainability initiatives in recent years, questions remain about the extent to which the company is genuinely addressing its environmental footprint. Culturally insensitive designs. Louis Vuitton has faced backlash for culturally insensitive designs. In 2012, the brand released a controversial line of accessories called the Messiah Collection, which featured traditional African designs and patterns. Critics accused the company of cultural appropriation and exploiting indigenous cultures for profit. Louis Vuitton defended the collection as a tribute, but the controversy highlights the brand's tone-deaf approach to cultural sensitivity. Price manipulation and elitism. Louis Vuitton is known for its astronomical prices, which cater to an elite clientele and contribute to social inequality. The brand has also been accused of price manipulation, artificially inflating prices to maintain an aura of exclusivity. This strategy not only widens the wealth gap, but also perpetuates a culture of materialism and excessive consumerism. Celebrity endorsements and controversies. Louis Vuitton has a history of collaborating with high-profile celebrities, some of whom have been embroiled in their own controversies. For instance, the brand's partnership with Kanye West was met with mixed reactions due to his erratic behavior and polarizing statements. By associating with controversial figures, Louis Vuitton risks aligning itself with their actions, potentially damaging its reputation. Lack of corporate transparency. Like many luxury brands, Louis Vuitton struggles with corporate transparency. While the company has made efforts to improve its sustainability and ethical practices, the complexity of its supply chain and sourcing practices makes it challenging to determine the full extent of its impact. This lack of transparency leaves consumers questioning the brand's true commitment to ethical and sustainable practices. Fast fashion's influence on luxury brands. Though Louis Vuitton is considered a luxury brand, it has not escaped the influence of fast fashion trends. As the fashion industry speeds up, the brand has faced pressure to produce new collections at a rapid pace, potentially compromising quality, sustainability, and ethical considerations. This increased production rate contributes to fashion waste and the exploitation of workers in the supply chain. The role of celebrity influence on consumer choices. Celebrities play a significant role in promoting luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, often glamorizing the products without acknowledging the potential negative impact on society and the environment. As influential figures, celebrities have the power to promote sustainable and ethical practices, but often fail to do so when endorsing luxury brands like Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton's efforts to improve, genuine or superficial, in response to criticism and growing consumer awareness. Louis Vuitton has taken steps to address some of the issues discussed in this script. The brand has implemented sustainability initiatives, worked to improve its supply chain practices, and has even collaborated with NGOs to combat counterfeiting. However, It's essential to question whether these efforts are genuine attempts to create lasting change or merely superficial moves to protect the brand's image. As consumers, we must remain vigilant and continue to demand transparency and accountability from Louis Vuitton and other luxury brands. The power of consumer choice. Despite the many controversies surrounding Louis Vuitton, it's important to remember that consumers have the power to influence change. By choosing to support ethical and sustainable brands or demanding better practices from luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, consumers can make a difference in the fashion industry. While it may be challenging to resist the allure of luxury fashion, being aware of the darker side of the industry is crucial in making informed choices about the products we buy. Intellectual property theft. Louis Vuitton has been both a victim and perpetrator of intellectual property theft. While the brand has been targeted by counterfeiters, it has also been accused of copying designs from smaller independent designers. In 2017, Louis Vuitton released a tote bag strikingly similar to a design by Central St. Martin's graduate student, Nika Nezgoda. Although the brand denied the allegations, the incident raised questions about the ethicality of Louis Vuitton's design practices and the power dynamics within the fashion industry. Tax avoidance allegations. Louis Vuitton has faced allegations of tax avoidance in multiple countries, including France, the United Kingdom, and Italy. In 2012, French newspaper Libération accused the brand's parent company, LVMH, of avoiding taxes by moving its profits to subsidiaries in lower tax jurisdictions. Similarly, in 2014, the UK's Guardian newspaper reported that Louis Vuitton had paid no corporation tax in the country, despite making millions in sales. These incidents highlight the company's questionable financial practices and the need for greater corporate accountability. Monopoly on luxury. Louis Vuitton's parent company, LVMH, has a near monopoly on the luxury industry, owning several high-profile brands such as Dior, Givenchy, and Fendi. Critics argue that this concentrated power allows the company to dictate trends, manipulate prices, and exploit its workforce without significant competition. This lack of diversity within the luxury market hinders the growth of smaller independent brands and stifles innovation. Supply chain inefficiencies. Louis Vuitton's vast supply chain, spanning multiple countries and involving thousands of suppliers, has led to inefficiencies and difficulties in monitoring ethical and sustainable practices. The brand's complex network of suppliers and subcontractors makes it challenging to ensure that all parties involved adhere to the company's stated social and environmental standards. Consequently, this complexity can result in a lack of accountability and transparency, exacerbating existing ethical concerns. Lack of inclusivity and diversity. The luxury fashion industry, including Louis Vuitton, has often been criticized for its lack of inclusivity and diversity, both in its product offerings and its representation of various body types, races, and backgrounds in advertising campaigns. Although the brand has made some progress in recent years, it still has much work to do to fully embrace and celebrate diversity. The influence of social media. Social media has played a significant role in promoting luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, often glorifying consumerism and materialism. Influencers and celebrities are frequently given expensive products to promote the brand, resulting in the perpetuation of unrealistic standards of wealth and success. This phenomenon can contribute to the normalization of excessive spending on luxury goods, creating a culture of envy and the need to keep up appearances. Limited editions and artificial scarcity. Louis Vuitton is known for its limited edition releases and collaborations, which can create a sense of urgency and exclusivity among consumers. However, this strategy can also contribute to overconsumption and the perception that luxury items are disposable. The artificial scarcity created by these limited releases can encourage consumers to purchase items they may not truly want or need, adding to the environmental impact of the fashion industry. Aggressive marketing tactics. Louis Vuitton has been known to employ aggressive marketing tactics to maintain its position as a leading luxury brand. For instance, the company has been reported to destroy unsold products rather than discounting them in an effort to maintain the perception of exclusivity. This wasteful practice not only contributes to the growing issue of fashion waste, but also raises questions about the brand's commitment to sustainability and ethical practices. The controversies surrounding Louis Vuitton serve as a reminder that even the most revered luxury brands can harbor secrets and unethical practices. As consumers, we have the power to influence change by demanding transparency, accountability, and responsible practices from these brands. This has been Luxury Exposed with James, shedding light on the darker side of Louis Vuitton. Until next time, stay vigilant and keep questioning everything.